journey to Dieng was both exciting and thrilling. Upon arrival, we explored the area, appreciating its natural beauty and centuries-old historical relics. In episode 7, we continue our journey to Magelang to visit the Borobudur Temple. You are probably wondering why sport motorbike go off-road in the forest while automatic motorbikes navigate long, steep slopes. The only bike that is running in place is our Dieng's adventure bike, our road captain on the left side of the screen. Hi, I am Panji, the team leader, and Hendra, the team support on the right side of the screen. We will travel over 2,300 kilometers from western tip to the eastern tip on Java Island, Indonesia.
Untuk hari ke-12 atau day 12, kami dari Dieng menuju ke Magelang. Rute ini pendek sekali, kemudian kami fokuskan untuk eksplor di Magelang, di pesisir sawah, di Rumah Dharma, dan di Borobudur.
We departed from Dieng and traveled to Magelang, a journey of 116 kilometers. Our route included descending and ascending mountains, ultimately concluding at Rumah Dharma, our accommodation during our stay in Magelang. The journey departing from Dieng was quite peaceful. I wish I could stay longer in Dieng. However, we needed to stick to our planned schedule. If we didn't, it could disrupt our future activities and greatly increase the chances of not completing our cross-Java trip. I let you enjoy the Dieng landscape, experiencing the beautiful mountains, the expanse of green hills, the winding roads, and the cool air. Dieng, I will return again. I haven't visited Dieng in over 30 years. When I last went, it wasn't as busy as it is today. Dieng has now become a thriving tourist destination. It is said to be entirely managed by the local community, which means you won't find any foreign branded hotels or lodgings here. The same applies to the food and beverage sector. You won't find KFC or McDonald's in the area. Therefore, I strongly recommend doing your research before booking accommodations or dining options here. Soon, we will enter the Tambi Tea Plantation Agrotourism area. The road we will travel along will be flanked by tea plantations on both sides and surrounded by mountains. This is Indonesia, known for its extraordinary beauty. I was enjoying the ride so much that my eyes were fixed on the straight road ahead while I continued to accelerate. Suddenly, Ardian slowed down to make a right turn. Thankfully, we are used to maintain a safe distance when riding, so I had enough time to brake and avoid an accident. Before we reached the finish line, we stopped at Ketep Pass to enjoy the panoramic views of Mount Merapi and Mount Merbabu, as well as to rehydrate and take a short rest. Unfortunately, thick fog covered the mountains this morning, so we weren't able to see them. Ketep Pass is also home to a volcanology museum, where visitors can learn about volcanic activity in Central Java. Considering the forecast for rain in Magelang this afternoon and our planned visit to Borobudur, we decided not to enter the museum. After rehydrating, we hurried back to continue our journey. The journey from Ketep Pass to the Borobudur tourist area was bumpy and downhill, so we maintained a safe distance and speed to avoid accidents. The sky remained cloudy this morning with no signs of impending rain. We have now entered the Borobudur tourist area. To my right, you can see the 26-meter tall Mendut Temple, which was built in the 9th century using volcanic rock. Once you've seen Mendut, Borobudur is just a short distance away. Our accommodation Rumah Dharma was situated in a tourist village. To reach it, we had to navigate a narrow alley that was barely wide enough for one car. Fortunately, we were riding a motorcycle. Upon entering the alley, we were pleasantly surprised to discover Rumah Dharma nestled amid a vast expanse of rice paddies.
Kayak di Jogja juga kita pilih hotelnya Aveta ya. Itu
Aveta.
lokasinya persis di Malioboro. Jadi kita nggak perlu jalan lagi atau keluarin motor atau naik gokar atau apa sampai ke Malioboro. Kita tetap keluar hotel udah di Malioboro. Jadi memang kita cari lokasi-lokasi yang strategis untuk kita bisa explore area tersebut. Seperti kayak di Magelang, kita juga nginep di Rumah Dharma. Itu lokasinya deket banget sama Borobudur, naik sepeda cuma berapa menit nyampe. Sepeda kalau bukan sepeda motor, naik sepeda deket banget, dan kita nginep di tengah sawah lagi ya.
Iya.
Bagus banget gitu. Jadi kita bisa menikmati tidur di tengah sawah gitu ya. Selalu pilihannya bahwa pertimbangannya dekat dengan lokasi-lokasi yang mau kita kunjungin, terus bagus, fasilitasnya bagus, pemandangannya bagus. Walaupun nggak 100% kita bisa terpenuhi ekspektasi saya, tapi paling tidak ya 70% terpenuhi lah gitu. Karena memang ada area-area juga di lokasi penginapan yang kita pikir bagus, ternyata sampai di sana tahu ada tikus lah, tikus manjat tembok, ngambil makanan di itu, tahu ada begitu, kaget juga. Cuma it's okay gitu lah, itu part of the journey. Kita nikmatin aja.
After riding for 3 hours and covering 116 kilometers, we finally arrived at Rumah Dharma just before noon. Our next agenda was to visit Borobudur Temple before the rain started.
Jalur emang Tamasya sini ya. Oh, dipakai buat pergi dari sana. Rame banget.
The distance from Rumah Dharma to Borobudur Temple is just 2.8 kilometers, and we reached there in under 10 minutes by motorbike.
Tuh sana tuh.
Before entering Borobudur Temple, we walked through the souvenir area to reach the ticket counter. There are two types of entrance tickets. One for visitors who can only access the temple grounds, and another for those who are allowed to enter the temple itself. The price between the two is quite significant. I won't list the ticket prices here, as they may have changed by the time you watch this episode. For the latest entrance ticket prices, you can check the official Borobudur Temple website, where you can also purchase tickets.
Sana. Tuh. Oh, iya. Oh, sebelahnya.
We bought tickets that let us enter the temple. Here's how the visit works. First, you will be driven to the tour guide service area. Next, at the tour guide service area, you will get a coupon and a number. This number will be matched with your guide's number. Then, go to the facility service area. Here, you will exchange your coupon for sandals, a raincoat, and a bottle of mineral water. You must wear the sandals during your visit to the temple. Finally, you will go to the waiting room, where you will be grouped by your number. You will meet your guide here and can then follow their instructions. Once you climb the temple, be cautious, because the stairs are quite large and steep. Ardia nearly fell off while filming our visit. He was walking backward without realizing there was no barrier behind him, which could have led to a serious fall. Borobudur is the largest Buddhist temple in the world. It was built in the 9th century during the reign of the Sailendra dynasty and is constructed from 2 million blocks of volcanic stone. The walls of the temple are adorned with relief panels that depict stories from Buddhist texts, including the Jataka tales and the Lalitasvistara. Borobudur is truly breathtaking.
Iya, inisiasinya sebenarnya saat itu dari Mas Panji ya. Dia punya pengalaman beberapa waktu sebelumnya dengan keluarganya berjalan melakukan traveling ya ke luar negeri, terutama di Asia Tenggara saat itu. Dia melihat adanya perbedaan yang cukup signifikan antara infrastruktur, fasilitas, kemudian sampai dengan human resource-nya, di mana dia melihat bahwa wah ini kok di Indonesia sampai segini jauhnya perbedaan antara wisata yang dikelola satu negara dibandingkan dengan Indonesia. Di situ kemudian dia kembali berbicara dengan saya saat itu, pengen nyoba eksplor wisata Indonesia, tapi dimulai dari Jawa dulu. Kenapa pilihan Jawa? Mungkin Mas Panji juga udah sampaikan bahwa Indonesia itu nggak cuma Bali. Terus kemudian kedua, Jawa mungkin salah satu secara infrastruktur sebenarnya lebih paling established dibanding pulau-pulau lain ya. Gitu. Dan tapi kok kenapa turis asing internasional mereka lebih banyak prefer ke Bali. Nah ini yang coba kita explore, terus kemudian kita coba gali. Kenapa nggak kita coba cari spot-spot yang mungkin bisa lebih menarik dibanding Bali gitu. Nah jadi idenya awal dari situ. Terus kemudian gimana cara eksplornya? Pertanyaan berikutnya kan seperti itu. Oh, dengan touring yang artinya datang ke destinasi itu tidak langsung dengan melakukan dengan pesawat terbang, sehingga menikmati, mengeksplor journey-nya, experience-nya di selama perjalanan. Ini yang kita pikir di Indonesia kebanyakan wisatawan, terutama domestik, banyak melakukan. Mereka kita ke Bali, mereka terbang pakai pesawat sampai sana, menikmati Bali dengan segala fasilitas dan infrastruktur yang ada, tapi mereka lupa bahwa dalam berwisata itu kita harus mencari pengalaman yang bisa melengkapi mungkin juga sebagai pengalaman hidup mereka. Nah, makanya kita coba putuskan untuk explore, kita buat itinerary-nya gitu. Itu kira-kira saat itu background-nya, Mbak.
On the 13th day, we departed from Magelang to Yogyakarta, where we planned to stay for 3 days and 2 nights. Since the distance was short, we decided to leave a bit later. This allowed us to spend our remaining time in Magelang cycling around the Borobudur area, and we made another stop at the Borobudur Museum and Art Village.
Kunci kamar di bawah kan? Sip. Ya udahlah. Kiri. Masuk. Hendra mau foto gak? Kalian lagi running video ya? Ya udah deh, yuk. Sama aja.
Before returning to Rumah Dharma, we stopped briefly at a food stall across from the Borobudur Museum and Art Village to enjoy some refreshing coconut ice.